House Life TV, man. We back again. Your boy Z Rich, live from the 717. Who do it better? And today we got SAMMY SNO in the building. What's going on?
Yo, what's up, bro?
What's up, man? We just got this episode of The Corner in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, tell us about the record.
Hey, man, it's my first single off my EP. Executive produced by Heatmakerz, co-executive produced by Joell Ortiz. It's called Snowfall. It's out now. We released it April 13th on YouTube. The video, Mike the Creator shot the video. He killed it.
See, there's a lot there already to talk about, man.
Yeah.
We was chopping it up, and you go back with some. Shout out to 100 Kufis.
100 Kufis.
Shout out to Rob in the building today. Reading,
Big
717.
Yeah, man, sound boy. Absolutely.
So let's backtrack a little bit, because you got some heavy hitters on this project and everything you're doing right now.
Right.
And even Drumwork. I know you're part of Drumwork Music Group. Can you let us into how did that come about?
With Drumwork?
Yeah.
I was managing SK and SK the King. He's signed to Conway. And I was managing him, but behind that me and Unique, we were cooking up my own sound. We were finding my own sound. And we were all in Conway's basement one night while SK and Goose, by the way, were working on this project. And we played a couple tracks, you know what I mean, for Conway. And he was like, these are incredible, and he was like, what you got, a whole album? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you independent? Yeah, we doing this independent. He's like, so you got the jet built, you just need a runway to take off. I'm like, yeah. And he was like, I want to release, the album under Drumwork Music Group. And I'm like, whoa, well, I wasn't expecting that. You know what I mean? I was thinking best case scenario of I'll get you in touch with somebody. You know what I mean? But for him to be not even think about it, just tell me that, it's crazy. So, that happened. And then I did this song, Shame on You. And Rob, Soundboy, he sent it to Arsonist Heatmakerz to get it checked, before it actually dropped, just to get some, And R was like, yo, who is this? And Rob was like, oh, SAMMY SNO. And he's like, you know him like that? Like, yeah, bro, he comes in my studio all the time. Bring him up here, I want to work with him.
Wow.
Yeah. So here I am. And then I got around Joell, and he saw something in me. Because, he don't work with, neither one of them work with just anybody. Right. You know what I mean? Regardless of money, because they ain't hurting for money, So it's they see something in me that they want to,
be a part of.
Yeah, it's dope.
Help amplify.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about your situation. Just hearing, outside looking in, it's a lot of organic, relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Being in there with Conway and him, just liking what he heard. Right place, right time, but just being yourself.
Yeah, man. Going on tour with Conway a couple times. I still remember the first time. Because, when I first started hanging around, I was just the white boy, you know what I mean? And then I just, just staying involved and showing up to shows, showing support, starting building relationships. And we all flew out to LA. Conway had a show. It was Orlando, Miami, and then 2 days later it was out in LA. So we went with Conway out, we flew out there. And it's a sold-out show in Santa Ana. And I'm standing there on stage just vibing, just chilling. And me and Conway never really, talked or anything like that before this. And, he came up. He got done his set. He brought one of the other homies up. And he walked right over to me and fucking dapped me up. And I'm like, oh, shit, okay. So I think, from that point forward, it's just been building, you know what I mean? I'm going to Conway's house. What the fuck? It's wild.
Can you speak on the importance of timing and just letting things happen naturally?
Very important, because, back when I was really rapping, and, this was probably like 10 plus years ago, This is back when like Snow the Product and Ritz and all them, like from Strange Music, they were all like starting to blow up. Well, I was ignorant back. I was like, you know, I was cocky. I mean, I believed in myself, but I wasn't humble about it because I'm in there waiting for the meeting. Like I'm in there standing in line, and I sign a CD and give it to him. And I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? Like I look back on that, I'm like, yeah, that was cringe as fuck. I wish I never would have done that. They would probably look at me like, bro, I'm lucky they didn't throw it. You know what I mean? Like that's corny. Like there's a way to be confident, but to do that, I was doing out of pocket. But you know, now I've learned, you know, as I've grown as an artist and as a person, as a man, you know, it's very, very important to stay, you know, to not be that guy because it takes steps, bro. Like I didn't just meet Conway. Like I was around him like a couple times before I even really got to talk to the man, you know. Even with like Arsonist and Joell, like when I first met them, you know, it ain't nothing like it is now. You know what I mean? Just being around them, having conversation, you know, just getting to know me, like it's effortless now. And I walk around authentic, you know, I walk around me at all times. And I think people appreciate that because I'm genuine with it, you know?
Respect.
So, yeah.
Shout out to Love the Genius.
Love the Genius.
I don't know if you know that she's a High Off Life TV alumni.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I was checking you out, man. Yeah, love sis, yo.
Current state, you know, you got the project. You've been working with Joell Ortiz as the A&R for the project.
And co-executive producer, yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah, it's crazy. Because I remember, like, growing, like, drinking 40s to his music. You know what I mean? Like, me and the boys, you know what I mean? Just sitting around, drinking, listening to the new songs that are dropping. And, you know, now I'm actually working with them. And, like, I still get, like, a wow, what the fuck moment when, like, you know, on my Android Auto, like Joell Ortiz will message me and it'll pop up Joell. I'm like, God damn, it never gets old. You know what I mean? Or when he's calling me, I'm like, oh shit. Like, it's just cool, yeah.
And he's also on the record that we just did for the corner.
Yep. Yeah, he killed that, man.
What's it like working with the Heatmakerz, man? You know, they're legends in the game. Their catalog is deep. Just that, I feel like you have a good counsel around you.
I do, yeah.
Even meeting Rob today in the flesh to
Heatmakerz,
Joell Ortiz. I mean, that's a good situation.
They be dropping gems in me on the regular, you know. If I have an issue or I feel, you know, I'll hear something or you know, whatever it has been. I'll call Joell and he'll, you know, talk me through it, like give me another point of view to look, you know. It's great, dude. Like, cause when I would walk into with Arsonist, you know, cause we would create our songs from silence. That's the way I got spoiled doing that with Unique. So like, it's hard. It was like really, it doesn't interest me to sit down and actually write to a beat. I want to make that from scratch. And it's the best way for me to write. But you know, I'll walk in and we'll start talking. He'll be like, how you feeling today? And then we'll go off of that. It's beautiful, man. Cause like sitting there watching him work, it's like, damn, bro. Like it's crazy. He's so smart, and like the way he puts all the instruments and everything together, man. It's dope. It's a dope process to watch. Yeah.
I feel like that's definitely when you can get to that point where, as an artist, you have that producer-artist relationship. That's the best, man.
It is,
especially
man.
In this era where it's like, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's very like go online, lease a beat for the low, never meet that person ever in life. There's a whole different magic that happens.
Facts.
In the studio with us.
Yep. Yeah, man. And when you get like, you know, Joell in there, like you know, get his ideas on things too. It's like all three of us in there cooking now. It's because most of the time I'm there, like, you know, I pull up, Joell makes it a thing to make sure he's there with me. You know what I mean? Make sure he's there, like being involved in the album, you know, it is. It's cool. Yeah, because the first time I met him, we walked up in there. It was my first time going to Heatmakerz studio. And I walk up in there and he's eating Chinese food. And I'm like, oh shit, like I was not expecting him. I was not expecting to see him, you know, because I was told that Jim Jones be there, Right. But I walk in and see Joell Ortiz and bro, he's my favorite from Slaughterhouse. You know what I mean? Like, it was wild, bro. It's very humbling, man. I'm very blessed and grateful for the position that I'm in right now, the situation I'm in right now.
So that's right now. Even before that, though, I feel like I saw. Do you have your own beer?
Oh yeah, I do.
That's crazy, man. Like what? for the people that just have no idea, like tell me about that.
24K Snow. It's a golden ale with agave and lime, and it's 6%.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, it's dope, man. Like a couple years ago when I first started running around with Griselda, the dudes at Three Beards Brewing, they are big fan in Sunbury. They are big fans of Griselda, and they were like so hype that I'm rolling with them. And one of the dudes, Nate, he reached out to me and was like, "Yo, you're a true inspiration. We love what you're doing. You know, anything we can do to help." And he's like, "You know what? Do you want your own beer?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do. That'd be awesome. Like, let's run that." And he's like, "Well, what do you like to drink?" I said, "Tequila. Let's put some agave in it." So then he hit it with the lime. And it took a couple months. At first, like, because I was waiting, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, they ever gonna get back to me about it? And this was in February. And then in June, they hit me up. We're like, "Hey, come on in. Let's get you to try this." And my lady, she actually, you know, went live and recorded everything. And it got so much traction because it was only supposed to be a promo run. But it got so much traction on social media that they actually reached back out to me and were like, "Yo, let's make this a thing." So then they ended up putting it on the menu and just giving me beer. Like, "Here, go, you know, go do something cool with it." So I would do these first taste reaction videos. And I have a bunch of them. If you go to 24K Snow on Instagram, there's a bunch of them on there. I got like probably 30 more that I didn't even release. Because this is what happened was, back in the beginning of the year, Three Beards actually shut down. Unfortunately, they closed their doors, but they did give me the recipe. So now I'm just trying to figure out another brewer to do it. Get the production. And dude, it's so good. Right. Yeah, it's so good. I want one right now.
Yeah, I'm like, where it at? Nah, that's fire, man. Not too many people, you know, that's an important part of being an artist is also them relationships. Mm-hmm. And the blessings can come in ways you're not even expecting or thinking of.
Right.
Nah, and that's, you know, some of our audience is all over. So, like, that's here in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, it was, yeah. But, I mean, I have the recipe now, so we go anywhere with it.
Right.
You know, and I'm a good brand ambassador. Like, I put in that work. Yeah. I'm around a lot of different people, celebrities, all, you know. Because I got OT The Real, Conway, who else? I got Joell Ortiz, Arsonist. He don't even drink. He tried that shit. I got Red McFly. There's a bunch of other people that, yeah, dude. I would just go around. Like, at one point,
I saw some of the videos.
Yeah, bro. Like, one point, I had like we were downtown in Buffalo and like just filled with people everywhere, and there was like fucking 30 cans just floating around, everybody drinking it and shit. It was great.
That's fire.
Yeah, it was fire.
You got, you know, bring that back to life.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying, bro. I'm looking for, like, you know, a brewer to pick it up.
You know, so back to the album. I mean, we talked about everybody you worked with, but more so about you. You know, the title is Samuel.
Samuel, yep. You can expect some awesomeness, man. I'm telling you, like, we put a lot of time into these tracks. It's me. It really is a reflection of me as a person, as the things that I've been through, where I'm at now. You know, it's definitely not something that we just threw together. We took our time on it. It's dropping May 24th. I have another video that I'm going to release in a couple days before that. May 16th through the 19th, I'm doing like a listening party at a couple different spots. New York City, Baltimore, Reading, and then my area, Williamsport, Milton area, Lewisburg. So, yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun time.
How did you get to a point where it's like, I'm just going to reinvent myself the way you are now?
The opportunity that I had, man, because I was literally like, I don't know. I'm always going to make music, you know? You can't put an age limit on music. It doesn't, because of the day and age that we're in now, it's like anybody can, you know, But with that being said, like, I'm just gonna continue doing this, man. Like, it's what I got, you know. It helps me create. It helps me just be a better person because I like it's fun, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, it's fun. I get to go all these cool places and meet all these different people and experience all these different cultures. Like, it's fire. Yeah.
And tell your story at the same time.
And tell my story.
Which, you know, I know as an artist it helps you, but it can help other people.
And that's a win, bro. If my song helps you through your day, like, I'm doing my job. You know, I'm making it happen.